If you want to find out if the M78 Chinese water bottle mess tin set is any good, stay tuned.
Feeding in the field is always problematic. At the very least, you need to carry water, food, cooking pots and ancillary stuff such as lighters. If you're unable to use a wood fire, then you have to carry fuel and a stove as well. So what type of pot do you carry? The most efficient type of pot to use is a round one with a lid. This allows for the best dispersion of heat from the fire to the pot. However, what you eat from will have an effect on which type of pot you use. For example, in the field, are you going to eat from a chow line? If you are, the American pots are very, very good. Or are you going to just heat up pre-cooked food? In this case, the British style mess tin is pretty good. However, if you're going to cook food from raw, you're going to need some type of pot with a lid and a handle that you can suspend over a fire.
In my opinion, the Chinese 78 pattern mess tin and water bottle set provides a good compromise between the British Army water bottle and associated metal cup and the Prussian style mess tin. Although a different size to the British Army water bottle and cup system, it fits in the same pack, although the bottle does hold less water. It's smaller and handier than the Prussian style mess tin. The water bottle was filled, upturned and shaken. It was watertight. The pot was put on the gas stove and water was heated. Unfortunately, regardless of the position of the handle, it got very, very hot indeed. So hot in fact that the flames burnt off the anti-rust coating. To keep the handles fit for use in the field, the damage was repaired using a proprietary rust inhibitor. A test boil on a gel-fueled stove proved to be a little bit more successful. The handles remained cool enough to use without gloves. The pot is a little bit on the small side for easy cleaning. However, it can be done with a little bit of effort.
Two significant problems are: number one, the handles quite often don't stay in position. This allows them to fall back into the fire and get hot. The other problem is the lid. It doesn't sit properly when it's put on upside down, and when it's put down the right way up, it's very difficult to get off, especially when it's hot. Using improvised foil is slightly easier, but it too presents problems. Although it's possible to take off the top or the lid using a knife or a spoon, it's not convenient, or more importantly, it's not safe either. When the handle is used for holding the pot rather than as a hanger, things are a little bit easier. Despite all the problems, the mess tin did pass the porridge test. It was possible to cook up some porridge without burning the food.
Well, that's the first real field test finished. One or two lessons learned, but basically it does the job it's designed for. There's still more trials to be done, but so far, pretty good. The 3-piece Prussian mess tin set, the 58 bottle and metal cup, and the 3-piece Chinese Mark 78 mess tin set all came in at round about the same weight of £1. However, when you used the 58 bottle and the Prussian Army mess tin, this came in at round about £1.50. So using the Chinese set did save you weight. On the plus side, the Chinese set is big enough to cook food for 2 people, and it's also big enough to be able to allow the dog to drink from it. It's compact, and the metal bottle means you can boil water to sterilise it before using it in the pan. On the downside, it's not as sturdy as a Prussian resting, and it carries less water than the 58 bottle, carrying 3/4 of a litre as opposed to 1 litre. All in all, I like the Mark 78 Chinese water bottle cook set. The whole system, along with the BCB gel stove, will fit into the standard water bottle pouch, making it easy to transport and effective to use. If you are going to carry 2 water bottles, it does make a good backup to the 58 bottle and cup. Actually, it can save you weight, as you can get rid of the metal cup and replace it with a lighter plastic one. All in all, it's worth the money, but then again, it depends on how much you actually pay for it. Some prices are very reasonable, others are ridiculously expensive, so it behoves you to shop around. It's a new piece of equipment for me, but I like it. It integrates well with the rest of my kit, and it does the job. But only time will tell. So I'll be out there, training, testing, evaluating, because I know it makes sense and it will serve me well.